Hey guys, and welcome back to the third episode of the triple walkthrough. So when we last ended off, we just heard that some commotion had happened over here with some intel about bombs and things, but we don't know if it's true or not. So now we're going to have to go and look. But before we do that, I'm going to go yet again and see the trainer. And because you can see by the little green indicator there, I have something new to learn.
Sending out new tactics all the time.
Only the one, which isn't too bad, I guess. Alright, let's go see this Miru fellow and see what he has to say. So he's over here.
Oh no, not this again. What, you people didn't have enough fun beating me up at the fort? Gotta come find me here too? You're nothing but thugs in uniform, and your bosses are going to hear about it. Your boss's bosses. All the way on Coruscant, you hear me? You're going down.
You have every right to be mad, sir, but I really need your assistance.
Look, what do you want from me, huh? Because I've had enough of you people for a lifetime.
You said you had information for us earlier. I came to find out what you know.
So, now you want the information. Well, you know, I probably could have helped a few hours ago, before that whole savage beating I got. But now, after all the trauma, I might have just forgot everything I knew about any separatist bombings.
Please. Thousands of lives are at stake here.
What about my life, huh? Things ain't that easy out here for me. Now, if I knew how much the Republic valued my contribution, say, with a few credits, my memory would probably be much better.
There. Now tell me what you know about this.
Now you're talking. I saw the separatists hiding. I heard them say the So,
Thank you for your cooperation, sir. It's greatly appreciated.
yeah, sure, anytime.
And now we've got to enter a comm call. There we go. Again.
Alright, Sergeant. I copied what Miru said, and this bomb situation sounds like the real thing. I want you to head for the road Miru described and locate the Separatist hidden bombs. A troop convoy is scheduled to move through the area any minute now, so you need to get those bombs defused ASAP. Double time it, soldier.
I'll move out right away.
Jorgen out.
Alright, so it seems that his intel is legit and there are actually bombs here. And we've got to go and defuse them. So they're over here. So let's go over here, and you can usually tell if a quest is in a certain area, because the enemies will be higher level than the ones that are over there. So this indicates the fact that this is a later game area, or later, it's meant for later characters. That's quite useful to understand how that works. Let's go and have a go. So this is the third episode in the series. I do intend to make the series into. I do intend to make these episodes into a complete series. I'm not sure how long it'll take me because these stories can take a long time, and yeah, they can take a long time, which isn't also part of the reason why a lot of people don't finish the stories to the full, or some of the more boring stories, so things that aren't Jedi or Sith, because they just take too long. Anyway, we're just going to go through all these, kill all these guys off. Alright, now we're going to come down here, and there's 3 bombs. There's one over there, as you can actually see it through there. There's one over there, which you can see, and there's one up here, which I can't see at the moment. So I'm going to go for this one over here first. take him out. So there's really not much to say about this particular mission, just because of the fact that literally all you're doing is walking around, killing them all, and disabling the bombs. So, I mean, it's not the most exciting part of the game. I personally find that the game sort of gets a bit more exciting once you get past maybe the next planet, which is going to be Coruscant. I kind of find it just gets a lot more entertaining. The story kind of builds up a bit more, and you start to get involved in the Republic a bit more, and it just overall gets a lot better just a little bit later on. So that's what I can't wait for, because early game like this is alright. It's not the best. I mean, it's pretty boring. Get rid of this. I have to say that the good thing about the early game is you can do missions. Most of the missions are quite short early on, so you can get a few done. See, like this took us 6-7 minutes, so it's not, the missions aren't overly long in the early game, but they can be a bit boring and they can drag on a bit. Like the first episode with the cutscenes, that's the thing that I find annoying about the early game in a way, is the fact that there's always cutscenes, and it just, I don't mind the idea of cutscenes, but the amount they put in and the length of them really drags it all out. So it takes ages.
Sergeant! Sergeant! Excuse me, Sergeant? I'm very sorry to bother you, sir, but you're the only person I could think to go to. All of the other officers I've met here are completely corrupt. All but you, sir. I know I can trust you.
I appreciate your trust, Private. Now speak freely. What's this all about?
It's my CO, Lieutenant Verk. He's scamming everyone in his command, and nobody does anything about it. Verk forces all of us to kick up to him to get safe postings. Credits, weapons, stuff we confiscate from the SEPs, everything. If you don't play along, Verk assigns you to the most dangerous patrol routes on the island. It's like a death sentence.
Corrupt officers give us all a bad name. Someone should report this guy.
My buddy tried to report him. The next day, he disappeared to Talaran. And the day after that, he came back in a box. You're in Havoc Squad, sir. You're important. You could talk to someone who matters.
I'll inform my superiors about Lieutenant Verk's activities immediately, Private.
Thank you, sir. So much. I really appreciate this. I do.
If that's everything, Private, you're dismissed. Stay safe out there.
Yes, sir. Thanks again, sir.
Alright. Let's go into here.
Sergeant, good to see you again. Superb work on that ambush situation. Adaptability like that is what Havoc Squad is all about.
Thank you, sir.
I have other good news as well. Lieutenant Jorgen has finished reviewing the intel from Bellis's field box. It's given us a real breakthrough.
Good to know the guy managed to do something besides get shot.
Turns out Bellis was actually pretty good at his job.
Bellis discovered that the Separatists have the ZR-57 secured inside their supply outpost on Mana Point, a small island just off the coast.
I sent Wraith ahead to reconnoiter the outpost, and she successfully located a secured area where we believe the bomb is stored. Judging by the dramatic increase in the number of guards and the complex security systems installed, we're certain the bomb is there.
Honestly, with security like this, Mana Point looks more like an Imperial military base than a Separatist hideout to me. I think the Seps are getting a helping hand, Commander.
From the Imperials? That seems unlikely, Lieutenant. Surely our spies would have discovered any Imperial involvement on Ord Mantell long before now.
The Seps do seem unusually well equipped, Commander.
We can discuss the possibility of any Imperial connections later. Let's focus on the mission at hand. Wraith can't breach the secure area of the Manat Point outpost alone, so I'm sending you in immediately. The Manat Point bridge is out of commission, so you'll have to make an amphibious approach to the island. When you arrive, effect entry into the supply outpost and rendezvous with Wraith inside. She'll give you further instructions at that time. Understood?
Before I go, sir, there's a lieutenant named Verk running a bribery scheme with the men under his command.
Burke. I know the guy. He's a pretty pathetic officer. But nobody's ever made any official complaints. None that I heard about, anyway.
Lieutenant Jorgen and I will see to this. You should get moving to Manat Point so that you can rendezvous with Wraith inside the Separatist outpost. Dismissed.
Alright, so now that that's happened, now that we've got rid of all the bombs, we think we found the major player, so the big bomb, that literally the reason why we're here. What's this?
Soldier! You're Special Forces, right? I have an urgent mission for you, if you can spare the time.
I'm Havoc Squad. What's the mission?
One of my boys dozed off on guard duty last night. Let the fort's stock of medicine get stolen. We don't get that medicine back, them good Republic soldiers are gonna leave Ord Mantell in body bags.
I won't fail.
Sleepyhead claims he woke up as the thief was making her escape. Only saw the back of her, but she looked like a Cathar. The Cathar are aliens, sort of cat people that live nearby. Some were driven out of their homes from the fighting. The refugee camp is a good place to start. Please hurry. Good soldiers' lives depend on this medicine.
So I do remember that side quest. Basically you have to go talk to someone over there, and then you have to go collect the medicine, and then you have a choice to choose between one of the two. I'm fairly sure he's a dark side if you choose him, whereas she's the light side. So, and considering, well, I'm pretty much doing light side at the moment because I'm fully light side. So let's talk to trainer again.
Stay sharp out there.
Now. Oh, actually, I think this guy's pretty easy mission.
Sergeant, good to see Havoc Squad colors in the field. Nasty fight out here. Can't tell friend from enemy half the time. Subs just take off their uniforms and blend into the villages. Still, Fort Garnick's one of the better posts. Good for training, you know.
They have quality instructors at the fort?
Got a combat instructor academy here, so the best of the best come from all over the planet. Head up and see Lieutenant Forrest when you get a chance. He'll help you survive in this craziness.
Alright, so this mission is to talk to this guy. I forgot to take this mission, so if you literally just click on him with this mission,
Sending out new
we've got it here.
tactics all the time.
I don't have enough to level up, but I'll get a new belt. Yep. And now I'm going to equip that, and I might go to a vendor and sell some of this junk. Oh, not that one, at least. So sell them, sell that, sell that, that. Alright, and I think what I might do is end the episode off here because it's getting a bit long and I don't want to start any of the other missions right now. Alright, so this is the end of episode 3. If you like the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching, and bye.